Hey Sagittarius, so today we're going to go ahead and do your new love reading. So this is going to be who is the next new partner, new love coming into your life. What do you need to know about this person, the situation? How will you recognize them and know them? So this one did win the poll, so that's what we're going to do this week. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So there could actually be someone who is very interested in you romantically. I want to see how this connects, but definitely with the you look dazzling and the Two of Cups here, there definitely could be someone who is interested in you, admiring you. I'm being shown someone with hiccups for some reason, so that could be a clue for somebody, or maybe they're kind of stumbling over their words, or they feel like they don't know how to approach you because you look so dazzling or you look so good. But I'm getting this very positive sensation here for the viewers surrounding some kind of encounter. So I want to see what that is, and this could be what the reading's about, or always it could just be a side note, but there's definitely something here to where you are receiving a recognition from somebody, an admirement, I don't think that's a word, but an admirer that you may have. Yeah, the Page of Swords is here and the Emperor is here. This actually feels with the lightning in the background. This is some kind of incoming meeting that seems like it's actually happening kind of soon. So let me put the cards back and see what we have come up. That's just kind of an intro that I was getting for the reading, but let's get into the cards, the main cards, and see. Okay, so Spirit, what do you want to talk about here today for the viewers of the reading? So tell us about the main message that you want to talk about, please. Allow me to tap in here to the collective and anybody who is watching the reading. What is it that you want to talk about today? What messages do the viewers of this reading need to hear? What do you want to talk about, Spirit? Okay, we have the Ace of Wands. I'm gonna put it like this because I think it may have wanted to fly out in reverse. What do you want to talk about, Spirit? The King of Wands, the Three of Wands. Okay, so this actually could be connected to what I just said here, because I'm feeling with the King of Wands that there's somebody here who is coming towards you, and since that Ace of Wands flew out kind of sideways or upside down initially, I feel like I'm hearing I don't want to make a mistake. There's definitely some kind of anticipation here, and yeah, I do feel like it connects because with that Taurus energy, or the, just what I was getting from this card, that somebody may really admire you. They may be feeling you again to be very beautiful, attractive, whatever that's going to be here, and I feel like I'm seeing somebody like roll up their sleeves. So someone who's preparing for something here is what it feels like. And I don't know why I'm just getting this kind of question mark though, or this kind of uncertainty. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, the Lovers, around some offer here. And I don't know if you've received this yet. Most of you probably haven't yet with the Ace of Wands. I am also getting that some of you may have two people here. There may even be something to where you have, for example, someone that you're already with or that you already have close to your heart, but then you also may have somebody else that comes in to where you almost have to make a decision between two. That could be for some of you. And I'm just getting this again, anticipation is what I want to say. There's an anticipation that somebody has, and it feels to be this King of Wands. It's like a feeling to where there's something happening. I'm being shown the South Node, and when I'm looking at this Lovers, and I'm also being shown here, we have, so Destiny, which is the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Two of Pentacles, movement, choices, decisions. And I feel like with the number 10 here, some of you, again, there's something very fated happening. There's some kind of fated meeting, which is why that card flew out, or why the initial thing that I mentioned with the Emperor and the Page of Swords. I do feel some of you have some kind of fated encounter that is approaching, unless you've already met somebody recently and it was a very significant, maybe new connection for you. That's for some of you. But I'm just getting that I'm hearing we want to save you. I don't know what they mean by that. We want to save you. I feel like what's happening here, again, this is a few different things. For some of you, there could be somebody coming in which actually like not saves you, but takes you away from something else which was not good for you. That won't be the case for everybody, but you would know if that's for you because it would be something that you really kind of want to get out of. It also could be that there's just something that I feel is coming in to give you hope again somehow, and it does feel to be romantic for a lot of you. And this could be kind of the way they're mentioning it, as in saving you, could be more so connected to some kind of opportunity, which is going to, again, like give you hope again, or is going to open a door for you. And it's like, you know, this is there's something with the Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune here, which feels like just a colliding of two people. And, I don't know why I'm seeing a beachfront, something about someone works on the beach just for somebody, or it looks like a restaurant, you know, or a bar on the beach, or that could be somewhere that you go or that you meet somebody there. Yeah, but they're taking me back now to this anticipation on the fence energy. Again, someone has not made this move yet, or there's some kind of question here. For some of you here, let me pull a few more cards actually so I can get a little bit more specific, but for some of you also, this might be very specific, but you may have somebody who is waiting for you to leave another connection so that they can approach, but that's only going to be for a small group of people. But I guess the bottom line here is that you look dazzling, apparently. So you look dazzling to people, to somebody. Let's see, Spirit, can you tell me a little bit more about this message? The Magician, the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like something is coming. There's like an anticipation for something right now, and it's happening energetically, and you've been feeling it, or someone has been like wanting to like come towards you, and they've been anticipating this. They've been thinking about this or about to approach. Yeah, Spirit just showed me somebody turning a corner of like a curb or something, like you're walking on the corner and then you turn the corner and then there is something right in front of you. Again, Ace of Swords. There's some kind of incoming energy, communication, truth, meeting with somebody, and it feels like it's going to be like a part of a destined plan. It's something that you cannot predict, and it's just like around the corner. You know, it's like that feeling to where you're walking to like a coffee shop and then you turn the corner of the road, and then I guess maybe there's somebody there, or you meet somebody. It just feels like there's something happening here, which is a product kind of, or a result of, which came up in the previous readings, of some kind of clearing of old energy. And so now it's like your destiny. Yeah, Justice, the Page of Wands, the Three of Swords. Your destiny here is like making itself known, you know, it's like coming out, it's going to show itself in the physical world. So, I mean, yeah, and I was hearing South Node. So for me, Justice, this is kind of like some major energy to me. Justice, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Lovers. Like this feels to be something which, it's like I'm hearing a long time coming. And again, this is going to resonate differently. There's going to be different groups of you for this reading. Some of you, a long time coming to be in any kind of connection romantically. Maybe you've been single for a very long time. Maybe you are waiting for some serendipitous moment that you've been, again, waiting for. You've been hoping for that. And like, here it is, Ace of Swords, Justice. This also feels like something too where the accumulation of heartbreak here connected to something else is again coming to an end, or it's something where like this over here, like with the reference of you looking dazzling, it's like somebody here sees you. Somebody sees you like actually physically or like energetically, if that makes sense. Someone is seeing your value, or I don't know, they just have their eye on you somehow. And I'm gonna go deeper into this and see. We have the Page of Wands as well. I'm seeing somebody type hello. I don't know why I'm hearing hello or with a question mark. So I don't know if somebody's gonna say that or if someone's going to text you hello. or that's just the way Spirit's showing it, you know, that someone is going to say hello in whatever way they do it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just getting a strong feeling here that just keeps coming up of like an impending kind of encounter. And I'm hearing the name Ashley. Sarah as well. Here's the Queen of Pentacles again. Tell us more, Spirit. Can you tell me more about this message, please? Tell us more about what this is. I'm also getting another message here too, where I guess it, you know, can be connected. I'm hearing something about something exposes around you, or spilling the beans, I'm hearing, around you. Let's see, Spirit, tell me more then about this. What can you say here to sort of condense this message a little bit? We have the Two of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and we have here the Nine of Pentacles. And here's the Empress at the bottom. Wow, the World, the Strength card at the bottom as well. Wow, I just got a really strong message. I just heard something like, you never knew this love existed, or you never thought that love existed, but here it's something coming in. There's something here that's going to take you by a big surprise. And with this here, this accumulation of the energy we've been picking up on for the last few months, I think now, it feels like with the world, you know, it's getting closer and closer to totally wrapping up. And that reading I just posted to the other day about like a cord cutting, or some of you have cut cords quite literally with somebody, or just past behaviors, past situations that you've been attached to. And so that whole thing has been like, again, accumulating this ball of energy, which is gaining in momentum to lead you to that right place, right time, around the corner feeling of that Justice, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Swords. So I'm hearing sitting pretty. So some of you, this is advice too. Right now, all you need to do is sit pretty, or that you are, because again, you're dazzling. There's something that you're sitting pretty. You're doing, you know, you're in the right energy, you're in the right flow right now. Again, this woman here too is just sitting back. Nine of Pentacles is a very abundant, self-sufficient energy too. So I don't know, I just really feel, I'm hearing poetry. I don't know why that just slipped in. Something about poetry. Someone could be a poet, or someone could be writing a poem about you, or writing I don't know, maybe a letter, message. But yeah, I just really feel that, again, the Lovers and the Third Eye, they keep, and look at the 6 and the 6. So the number 6, I know, does connect obviously to the Lovers, and I feel like it's connected to like harmony. And I just feel like I just keep hearing that message about you never, I don't know why they're saying that, something like you never knew this existed, or you never knew love existed. I just feel like there's something which is going to hugely elevate in your life, and it's in many categories like we've been getting in the recent readings, but for this reading, this feels to be a love, like mainly love. Here's the Ace of Swords again at the bottom, and we have the Nine of Swords and the Five of Swords. Did those cards mean to come out, Spirit? Let me see what else. The Empress again, the World, the Empress, or no, this is Judgment and the Empress, and the Root Chakra. I'm hearing another chance again. So, you know, again, this could be, I'm going to have to get more clarification. This could be another chance with somebody, or this is another chance at love. It's almost like the divine is giving somebody a second chance. It's like with the South Node reference, if you can picture kind of like a hand coming down from the skies, you know, from Spirit, the universe, saying, here's your second chance, you know, or here's your second chance at love that you deserve. Here's your second chance at finding, which again feels to be love, but it's also like, it's also self-love too with the Empress. It's also just many things that are, you know, in the collective, it's been so intense lately. And I think this is just more so confirming it, that there's such an intense feeling of so much joy and happiness coming in. And so it's like a second chance that you're given for something. Judgment can also be a second chance too, can be redemption. So I feel like they're showing me a bus ready to leave at the station, and I'm hearing, are you, like, you only have a minute you know, to hop on the bus. The bus is about to leave. If you want to go on this journey, then you're going to have to go into the bus. But I don't feel like this is you, because I feel like, you know, it's already automatically coming in for you. I don't feel like you have to do anything necessarily. This could be more so that people have to kind of get on that bus with you, you know. Maybe there's a certain juncture right now happening in time where certain people need to get on the bus with you if they're going to go with you, and if they're not, then they're going to be left behind. And yeah, it's kind of circling back now to the original Ace of Wands and the King of Wands, where there is somebody, because for this reading, there could be like, this could be multiple like things coming in for you in the future in love, but there could be somebody, there is definitely somebody who seems to be wanting to be on the bus with you. If not, maybe more than one person, because I was picking that up too. There could be two people. One could be like a new connection or about to turn the corner and meet them. And then somebody else could be maybe like another person met from the past. You know, there's a lot of eyes on you, Page of Swords. There's a lot of people interested or lurking kind of. And it's like, maybe I just feel like with the world here, there's something where the time has come that this, again, timeline has split. So who is getting on the bus with me and who is left behind? That's kind of what it is. And you may not even be sitting there and aware of that. This could all be on like a spiritual level, to where you've already been sitting on the bus ready to take off, but you may not know that you've been there. I just saw the number 9 on the timer, so again, 9 could be significant here, but I feel like you're already on the bus, and so the bus is representative of your higher self, ready to take off and ready to leave connections behind. And again, that goes very well with what I had posted yesterday, or the reading that I had posted, because it feels like even if you are not conscious or aware of it, you have stepped away from some other cords of attachment, which is what's leading you into this dazzling kind of feeling. And I think that it's just such a strong feeling with these two cards of the Empress, that you're just glowing so much brighter than ever. And so it's like a bus that, how many people want to get on the bus with you? Is it like, how many people are going to be a part of your future? Are there going to be some people that get on the bus from the past and they take that bus with you? You know, maybe the bus can hold like 20 people, for example. It's just, I don't know, just the example of it. And then maybe other people are new suitors of the timelines of your future path that are going to be seeing you as your like really true love connections, or possibilities for that at least. Like, basically, yeah, who's coming on the bus with me? Because you're ready, and they have to be ready too if they want to be ready for you. So let's see anything else that we need to know here. What else do you want to say, Spirit, about this message for the viewers of this reading? What else do you want to add to this? They're showing me a card from a deck I haven't used in a long time. I don't even remember what it's called, but it says No Place Like Home. Wisdom of the Oracle, I think it is. No Place Like Home. So again, there's something very powerful happening where you're heading towards home. And in this reading, home represents your future love / future, or like home within self. And when you find that home within self, which a lot of you have found for like you've almost found it fully sort of feeling, then other people who are on the same frequency of home, meaning that your perfect person kind of, or your counterpart, can come home to you too. I hope that makes sense, even if you don't know them yet. It's just a feeling of that, of like there's something very big happening, which is, and since they showed me like the South Node, North Node, I don't know if there is something going on with those placements, but it's like definitely with the Destiny card. And if you think of like the North Node following our purpose in this lifetime, it's like translated into love connections too. So I don't even know if the North Node goes together with that, or if it's just, from my understanding, it's mainly just about like maybe purpose and career, but I could be wrong. But it just feels like that, like there's something with the North Node where you're aligning to your future timeline path and connections that are going to be a part of home for you moving forward. So we have the geese, we have the crow, we have the hanged man, and we have the tornado. At the bottom, we have the third person. Interesting. So I was getting that possible love triangle, which, let's see what else. Tell me more about this then, Spirit. What are you referring to? Yeah, there's something changing with the tornado, and it could be on either side. I can't tell whose side it's on. For a lot of you, I feel like it's actually you, though, and you may not have this happen yet, so you may not understand it yet, but there could be somebody else who enters the picture which you didn't expect to enter your life, and maybe this is somebody else that you have on your mind. I'm actually going to grab some love cards because I want to see what comes up in love here, so I can go a little bit deeper into this. But we have the ship at the bottom. There is something about travel, definitely for some of you here. And when I just went now to go grab the love decks that I want to use, I was hearing Spirit say with the tornado that you have chosen the correct path. So this is, again, confirming for a lot of you what's already been done, and the fact that this has been coming up for the last week too, that you are really on the right track. Whatever you've been doing, whatever you've been focusing on, whatever you've been deciding upon, like, you are on the right track. And so because you're on the right track, it almost causes a ripple effect in your world to where, you know, again, it's like the train reference or the bus reference, like, people need to start to get moving towards you, if that whoever's going to be a part of your life kind of feeling. So I just feel like they want you to know whatever is happening here, like, you're really on the right track. You're on, actually, I'm hearing a fast track. So with that Destiny card, you seem to be on like a fast track towards something. And it just, there's kind of, again, there's multiple energies coming up in this reading, so it's a little bit, there's a quick moving energy, and it's kind of hard to grasp it fully, but I'm getting, for some, it's like there's a fast track situation that's about to come in, which I don't feel is, I think this is something new. I do feel like this is, a lot of you, something new coming towards you, or is about to just suddenly enter your life, and it's like you don't see it coming. And yeah, when I'm shuffling here, we have the hanging on. So, and when I was looking over at that King of Wands, this card was at the bottom. So that's kind of where I'm getting there's somebody here. I don't know if they're the past person or who this is. Again, there's a lot of energies, but there's somebody who I feel is on the fence right now with that Ace of Wands. They have not made their move fully towards you. They've been the one that is sitting on the, you know, the bench outside of the bus station, and they haven't decided if they're getting on the bus or not. Yeah, and I keep seeing this freshly single card. So for some of you, you could be freshly single. It does say here too, a new identity, which is definitely what I'm getting. Even if you haven't been through a recent breakup, this could be that you've just, you know, again, you've just healed. You've just kind of shifted this timeline. You've let go of some other connections or situations that you've been attached to. There's just been something where you're available kind of now for this to come in. There's just a good time coming in. I don't know what else to say, really. Look, we have saying goodbye. Exactly. We have the final straw, cutting cords with an X, and then we have a groovy time. So there's just some kind of groovy good time coming in. There's just some kind of feeling with that destiny that it's too kind of like big to put into words in this reading, because it's something which is, again, going to be very sudden, I feel, for a lot of you, or that you feel coming. And so, you know, when you feel that coming, that's a sign that you're about to manifest it into reality. And with justice, and this is just a powerful feeling, the World, Judgment, Wheel of Fortune, Justice, the Empress, the World again here, it just feels like there's really good, fun times ahead. And I just feel like, you know, it's like the bus that you're going on is heading to this fun location. And what you've done here is that you've said goodbye energetically. You've cut these cords. You've, again, you've left other people out in the dust, and yeah. Is there anything else for it to say? Because I don't even know if there's much more to say. It's just like that you're on the right track here. Is there anything else you can say about this reading then that you want to add? I'm hearing, be conscious of the time that you spend with people. It's almost like, again, you know, I keep going back to the same reference because there's two timelines I'm picking up on. I'm jumping between one and the other. They want you to be aware that there's lost love also. There's somebody who maybe either you've had bad habits with this person could be not so good for you maybe. Something could be short-lived here with the summer love. And they want you to look at your energy as precious and your time as valuable and precious. So what do you want to give your energy to moving forward? Because there's so much shifting within you that you may even feel a bit chaotic within yourself. And if you haven't felt this yet, this could be coming in the next few months or so. There's a lot of chaotic energy, but it's good chaos. It's like chaos that comes in to bring clarity, bring truth, bring fun times, bring painful times, bring joy. It's like everything at once happens and you're swept under this in this tornado where there's so many things that are like adjusting in your life, and there's so many things that are giving, you know, or that are like leaving and then incoming and then leaving and incoming. So it's almost like you may even be thrown into the fire here, almost in a way that you have to make these decisions, or there's going to be this incoming time where because of the energy that you're stepping into, you are the one who calls the shots kind of. And so Spirit wants you to look at your life in that way and look at your energy in that way. When it comes to these situations coming towards you, which ones are kind of going to be facilitating growth for you? Which ones are going to be things that you still need to cut off? It's just a lot of decisions and choices, I feel. So I will do an extended, and I'm just going to be looking in the extended at, I think I'm going to look actually at who are the people attached to you, just because this feels kind of messy in that way. So I don't want to break it down into each like category here. I'm just going to see who in love is attached to you and let Spirit kind of go from there. But, and we'll get message cards as usual. We'll get some details as to who the people are, but let's just see if there's any final message that they want to add for you in this reading. And see, when I shuffled here too, we have together at last. It's like there's a reconciliation with somebody, and it does not even have to be for all of you somebody from the past. That's where there's a bit of confusion, because it could be a few different groups of you. Some of you, it could be. Others of you are cutting cords with somebody from the past. So this actually could be a soul reconciliation with the destiny, someone that you've had a past life connection with that you have yet to meet in this lifetime, somebody very important to your path moving forward with the justice. It's just many things are coming together. I'm hearing worth the wait. Yeah, they want you to know it's worth the wait. And see, here we have the coffin. It says, endings bring new beginnings. That's for the group of you who may have ended something, or you may have cut a cord that you are really done with that situation and you know it. You've kind of nailed it, the coffin shut. You don't want to go back to that. It's over. It's going to be worth the wait. It's like a reward that Spirit has for you. Again, that hand that comes down and says, we're giving you a second chance in love now, and here's what you've been waiting for all along. There is something like that. It's definitely a powerful feeling to where you have there's a chance coming in to be very happy. For some of you, it could even be an engagement, but it's definitely a union. It's definitely a union. Yeah, again, we have the Grim Reaper. So see, there's something that's ending though, and at the same time, you have this union. That's where it's a bit jumbled in these two different timelines. See, something sudden and unexpected. Separation. You definitely have a separation with one of these people, but see, you're finding out the truth. Things are coming to light. So again, I'm going to have to look in the extended at the people attached to you because of how many possibilities there are in this reading. But let's just pull these cards, and then I think we'll probably leave it there for this one. Okay, any hints or clues, Spirit, as to what exactly is coming in for the viewer? An ending and then a new beginning, an ending and then something sudden. And like I was saying in the very beginning, it may actually be both, which usually happens at those times when we move on. And you have somebody else come in, or you are just in the vibration that you're beginning to step into such of your own power that people from the past come back, the new people. It's like, again, your bus is full of all types of people from your past. You know, like, who are you going to identify in that bus? Is it a soulmate over there? Is it somebody that's a past life connection? Is it a ex that's not good for you in the bus? Is it somebody that's a twin flame in there? It's like, I don't know, you have a like an assortment here to decide on or to choose from. But yeah, but it's positive. Even if it feels overwhelming, or if it's going to feel overwhelming, it ultimately is positive because you are the one that can decide and choose what you want. Okay, so any final message here, Spirit? Balance, intuition, and soulmate. Okay, at the bottom we have leap of faith. I hear the name Chelsea. Yeah, for a lot of you, or for at least for one group of you, it's you intuitively know this reading. You already know what I'm kind of talking about in your intuition. It's because of this card. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. That's the person that you're meant to be with. And that's the decision that you have either just made, or you're going to make that decision because of something which will happen. Or again, just energetically speaking, you may have to make kind of a decision as to what are you investing your time into, and is that person giving the same back to you? Are you seeing the same kind of effort from them? And justice is this card that you deserve somebody who's going to accept you, love you unconditionally. But just be prepared for a lot of truths is what Spirit's saying. Be prepared for a lot of truths to come in. Be prepared for, like I was saying too, you're thrown kind of into the mix of, here's the Two of Wands. You know, you're looking at two different options, or you have two different timelines kind of that you know, can kind of choose from. It's like that kind of phrase, you know, or I think it is like pain and pleasure is together, or like there's a fine line between the two. So sometimes it could cause pain to end things, but ultimately it's something that you need to decide for yourself here to go on to that new quest, that new journey of your soul and your heart. So I'm going to leave it here, and I'm going to again go over to the extended, and I'm going to look and see who's connected to you in love. A combination of like the people in the bus, you know, who are the, like, just who's mostly connected to in love, and who's like about to come in, and just see if we can channel from there. I'm sure there'll be more than one. So I will leave it here. I hope this reading could help whoever it's for. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below. I'd appreciate it. And sending you lots of love. Take care and blessings.